Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Super Frank Analysis. So today the game between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. It was a very good game. It was an interesting game. I enjoyed the game to some extent though. So let's quickly do a quick review of this game between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Overall, we got the job done anyways. But let's just talk about some few things that actually went down in this game. First of all, we'll start with the lineup. When I saw the lineup, it was I had little issues with the centre back pairing. Centre back pairing, I still don't understand why we cannot keep it consistent. We can rotate every other positions, but you see the centre backs, they need to have an understanding between them. So we cannot just change centre backs every time. There need to be an understanding between two of our best centre back. And in recent times, I think Chaluba and Fofana has been outstanding from what we have at the club at the moment. Chaluba and Fofana seem to be like our best centre back. So I expected to see those two pair together, but um, the coach actually played Badashiri and Chaluba. Then the right back, Chris James, left back, Cucurella, go to the midfield, Caicedo alongside Andre Santos, then Enzo Fernandez right ahead of them because Kopama is not available. He's still injured, and our star boy Kopama has been struggling with injury this season. The groin injury is becoming a big problem, and I just wish he recovers as soon as possible. So Enzo Fernandez occupied the number 10 position today, and we saw Pedro Neto. We saw Pedro Neto at the left wing forward and Estava at the right wing, then Joao Pedro at the striking position. So the game actually started off pretty well. We were dominating the game, controlling the game here and there, and it was really exciting to watch. I was enjoying the game. I was impressed with how the coach has managed to put the team together. Yeah, Chelsea is a top club that is supposed to always play like this, but still, I'll give the praise to the manager because he's the one in charge. At least to the best of our knowledge, he's the one in charge. So they were playing pretty well in the first half, and Estavao, our star boy, Estavao, got the goal from the mistake of the Crystal Palace player that actually made a wrong pass backwards, and Estavao took it and had a very good run, and at the right time he struck it right into the net. And that's one thing I like about Esteval. He's a very matured and confident player that he takes the ball with so much confidence. He doesn't shake. He plays like he has been in the game for more than 5 years. He plays like he has been at the top level for more than 5 years. He does not look like an 18-year-old teenager at all. He seems so experienced for his age. He's a very, very promising young talent, and I'm very, very happy that he's part of us. He's a Chelsea player, and that gave us the advantage going forward in that game. And the first half ended with the one goal from Mr. Val. He almost got another goal almost immediately in that first half, but he didn't hit the targets correctly because he tried it with his right foot. So as for the first half went pretty well, in my opinion. The first half went pretty well. It was controlled and managed very well. Crystal Palace had their chances. Philip Mateta came close, but he couldn't score. All thanks to Robert Sanchez for that brilliant save, and he kept us into the game like that. Then we went to the extra time, first half, end of the first half, went and we came back in the second half, and immediately we continued pressing, and that was one thing I like about Liam Rosinho. I think the team keeps pressing while playing these days, more like what I used to see from the boys under Enzo Maresca. So we kept on pressing, pressing, and pressing. Then we got the second goal from the assist, a very beautiful link-up play between Joao Pedro and Estava Williams. A very good link-up and understanding play from both of them. Estava passed the ball almost immediately to Joao Pedro, and one thing I love about Joao Pedro is when he's inside the box, he always have that striker instinct. You saw how he controlled it and whip it with his left foot right into the net, and it was two goals, 2-0 already, and it seemed like we were already in control of the game. And we continued pushing like that, pushing, pushing, pushing. And the game was going well, in my opinion. It was going well. Everything was being managed well. The team was moving, functioning as we all expect them to do. And then we got the penalty that made it 3-0, and it was played by Enzo Fernandez, a very, very beautiful penalty from Enzo Fernandez, which made it 3-0. And at this point, I felt like, oh, this game is already in the bag. There's nothing to worry about. Then the coach started making changes. And from some of the things I saw from the rotation, how this rotation is being made, yeah, it's no news to us. It's no surprise to us that these decisions are not made by the coach. The decisions of rotating almost the entire back line is not the fault of the coach. Before, when Enzo Maresca was there, I used to blame Maresca that how can you do so much rotation? But it's obvious now that all of these things are instructions given to the managers. You see the the subs, the way they replace players. Sapalas were already down to 10 men, and we're already winning this game 3-0. There was no need for you to bring more defenders. This game was already in our hands. You just needed to keep controlling the game, keep pressing. If you want to make sub, bring attacking players. We have players like Magu and the rest on the bench. Bring them. Gittins came in the second half. He was brilliant to some extent, though he had little time to actually function, but he made some impact. He tried. So I expected those kind of subs when they were already losing a player. We were supposed to attack that game more aggressively to get more goals if possible, because Chelsea is very far away from being a title contender right now. So we needed more goals now that the opportunity presents itself. We're supposed to approach for more goals. But the coach started bringing defenders, which I don't believe that decisions came from the coach. I don't believe that decisions came from the coach. And there's one thing I said that I used to hold Maresca for, because I blame him for the rotation and the rest until close to the end of his time at Chelsea, when I realized that these decisions are being imposed on the manager by the sporting directors, the owners, and the media, the sorry, the medical team. So when I saw those subs, it reminded me of what Enzo Maresca did the last time that he played Malogusto in the number 10. And also there was a day he removed ESTEVAO to play Malogusto in the attack. And that's one thing I noticed today. He removed ESTEVAO. He was playing Malogusto there, but later on he rectified it and took Gusto back to the fullback position. That was when Rhys James came out. So I don't understand the logic behind all these too many rotations, though. We need to have a stable first 11. A stable first 11. That's how a proper team should function. So we need to have a stable first 11. Then I am going to pick at a player, Pedro Neto. With no disrespect to some Chelsea fans, I don't know how they watch this player and still sing his praises, because this guy is crap. This guy is crap. He is very far away from being a top team player. He's very far from being average. He's not even up to average. He's not close to being average. No talk of a top player. Pedro Neto is terrible. It's very terrible to watch him play. Imagine a winger receives the ball and gets confused, gets totally confused, don't have any idea of what to do with the ball when he receives it. One of the problem with our strikers is the kind of wingers we have, especially when we play Neto and Garnacho. How do you expect your strikers to score with that kind of uh, wingers that cannot don't they don't even know when to cross the ball in, they don't even know when to drive the ball in as a traditional winger should function. Sometimes I see fullbacks how they run with the ball, and I wonder how my own wingers cannot even do things that a defender can do. Cannot see Pedro Neto move the ball like a sensible football is a sensible football player. You cannot see him do the runs and cut and create chances and shoot or make a very good pass. The only time you even see Pedro Neto score is when he has a very free space. Those are the kind of time you see him function like you expect something good to come out from that guy. I actually don't know. It's not up to me because if not, Pedro Neto will not even pass January in Chelsea. Should be sold ASAP. No matter if they make loss or not, he should be sold ASAP. The guy is crap. He's nowhere near Chelsea level at all. I would even take Tyreek George to start over him. I was even wishing and hoping they play Gittins at the left and Estava at the right. I wanted to see both of them play together. Remember the day they played like that against Arias in the Champions League, where we saw Maggio, Estava, Tyreek George. The attack was electric. I wanted to see Estava and Gittins play together. I normally complain about Garnacho, but Pedro Neto is the worst. Is the worst player in that Chelsea squad. Garnacho is even better than him. I don't know how Chelsea still keep playing this guy every week in, week out. The first players on the list is Caicedo, Pedro Neto. Can you people bench Pedro Neto for God's sake? Bench him, ship him. He's not good. He's nowhere near our level. Got tired watching that guy. I swear. I watch him and I get upset. I believe, even as I'm not even a professional, I believe I can play better than Pedro Neto. The guy plays absolute rubbish. I'm tired. I'm tired of that guy. But anyways, overall, I will still give some praises to the coach again because I noticed one thing about this Chelsea team currently is when when Enzo Maresca was in charge, Chelsea had this issue of whenever we score, we relax and stop attacking until they attack us and score before we try to fight back. But Liam Rosinio has actually been doing something I've been noticing personally that no matter how we play, we get the job done, we get the goals and the rest. We keep pressing for more goals, no matter if we're not even creating a good chance, but we keep pressing, keep pushing to see if we can get more goal to get the 3 points sealed. And that's one thing they've been doing under Liam Rosinio, and it has been helping us. To check our game against Pafos, those are the kind of game ordinarily Chelsea used to drop points in those kind of games under Maresca. You just see from nowhere we lose or we draw because we didn't play well. But it was not the same that day. Yeah, we are expected to beat Pafos, but we all know what I'm trying to say because we've seen Chelsea dominate before and still end up losing the game. This time around, Chelsea is more attacking minded, and I'll give the praise to Liam Rizino. It's still early though, but I'm still assessing him. Still assessing him. But my overall criticism will go to the board because I have little to hold the coach accountable for, though. I have little to hold the coach accountable for. But so far, he has been doing pretty well. He should continue like that if he wants to win the heart of the fans. So kudos to him, kudos to the boys. Congratulations for the 3 points. Let's see how we can continue going. Let's see if we can keep up this energy. Then we can try to put ourselves back in the title conversation. But for now, let's remain where we are. All right. Thanks for watching. So I'm heading straight to go and watch the game between Arsenal versus Manchester United. And today, I am a Manchester United fan. I want to support Man United because they need to do me a favor today. Please and please, I don't know how you're going to do it. Beat Arsenal for me. Just beat Arsenal for me. I want to support you today. In fact, I'm supporting you between now and the next 2 weeks. If you beat Arsenal today, I'll support Manchester United now and the next 2 weeks. Just get this job done for us. Thank you. We will appreciate it a lot. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That's the end of our video today. See you when we post again. Please like and subscribe to our channel so you help us grow. It will do us a huge favor. Subscribe, like, and share our videos. Thank you.